Good evening, everyone. Today we are talking about a major story that is unfolding right now in Nigeria. It is about Nnamdi Kanu, the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, also known as IPOB, and the recent developments around his court case. Before we dive in, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel. It really helps us keep bringing you updates like this. Nnamdi Kanu has been in the spotlight for many years. He is a very controversial figure. Some see him as a political activist fighting for the rights of the Southeast region. Others see him as a security threat to the country. His trial has been ongoing for a long time, and it has attracted attention both nationally and internationally. Today, we are seeing some of the most important developments yet. The court recently set the judgment date for his terrorism case. That was November 20th, 2025. This is the day the judge gave the final ruling. Kanu was convicted on all 7 counts of terrorism-related charges. He was sentenced to life in prison. This decision came after a long and tense court process. The prosecution had asked for the death penalty, but the judge chose life imprisonment instead. The reason given was that the death penalty is very severe and it is important to temper justice with mercy. During the court session, Kanu was very emotional. He shouted and caused a disturbance in the courtroom. At one point, he yelled that the judgment was rubbish and unfair. Because of this, the judge had to have him removed from the courtroom. It was a tense moment, but the court pushed forward to ensure justice was served. Now, there was a headline that caught the attention of many people. Top politician caught whispering to judge moments before Kanu's hearing. I want to be very clear. After checking credible sources and verified reports, there is no evidence that this actually happened. No mainstream media or official court report has confirmed that a politician whispered to the judge. Sometimes headlines like these are created to grab attention. They are designed to make people curious and generate discussion, but they are not always accurate. Even though there is no proof of the whisper, the very idea of it shows the tension around this case. Many Nigerians are watching closely and emotions are high. People are interested because this case is not just about the law. It is about identity, political rights, and the future of a region. The courtroom has become a stage where national concerns play out and people are watching very closely. One of the most interesting moments came when a member of the House of Representatives, Obi Aguocha, made a public plea for mercy. He said he had known Kanu since childhood and begged the court to consider leniency. His words were passionate. He emphasized that the judgment could have serious consequences for peace in the Southeast. While some may see this as a political move, it shows the human side of the case. People are not just looking at laws and charges. They are thinking about families, communities, and the impact on society. I want to remind everyone watching to like this video and subscribe if you haven't already. We are breaking this story down for you so you can understand it fully. Keep following us because we bring you updates as they happen. Kanu's case has sparked debates across Nigeria. Some people argue that the court is being fair and following proper procedures. Others feel that Kanu's supporters are being treated unfairly. It is important to understand that the court ruled he was not denied a fair hearing. The judge explained that while Kanu was sometimes disruptive, the court ensured he had the opportunity to defend himself. Despite being convicted, Kanu's case is far from over. There are possibilities for appeal, and his supporters are likely to continue campaigning for his release or for a reduction in his sentence. This means that the story will continue to develop, and it is something we all need to watch closely. It is also important to talk about the impact of this judgment on national stability. The Southeast region has long felt marginalized. Kanu's leadership is symbolic for many people there. How this judgment is received can influence peace and security in the region. Leaders, communities, and citizens are all paying close attention. Now, I want to talk about the rumors and misinformation that often surround stories like this. Headlines claiming secret whispers or backroom deals may sound exciting, but they can cause more harm than good. They can create fear, distrust, and tension, especially in politically sensitive situations. That is why it is very important to rely on verified reports and credible sources. Always check the facts before believing or sharing news. The plea from politicians like Obi Aguocha highlights another aspect of this story: the human side. Courts are about laws and justice, but society is about compassion and understanding. Leaders calling for mercy show that even in a legal battle, there are opportunities to reflect on the broader consequences of decisions. I want to remind you again to hit the like button and subscribe. Your support allows us to continue giving you detailed explanations and real-time updates on stories that matter. We want everyone to understand these events clearly, without confusion or misinformation. This case also raises questions about the role of media in reporting sensitive issues. Stories can spread quickly, especially online. Sometimes, information that is not fully verified is shared widely. That is why it is our responsibility to tell the truth as clearly as possible and help people understand what is happening. Kanu's outburst in court shows how tense and emotional this process has been. He has a large following and many people feel strongly about his cause. His supporters will likely continue to protest and speak out about this decision. It is a reminder that high-profile cases are not just about the law. They are about society, politics, and emotions. It is important for everyone watching to remember that life in prison is a serious sentence. It affects not only Kanu but also his family, supporters, and the communities connected to him. This is why public reaction matters and why leaders are speaking out about the consequences of this judgment. I also want to remind you again, like this video and subscribe. We will continue to bring you updates, explain complex events, and help you understand the bigger picture. This story is ongoing, and we will keep you informed. At this point, the focus should also be on what happens next. Appeals are likely. IPOB will likely strategize on how to respond. The government will monitor the region to ensure peace. Citizens should stay informed, but also calm. Rumors and unverified claims can cause unrest. Even though the headline about whispering is exciting, the truth is more important. It is verified, credible reporting that helps us all understand what is actually happening. It is okay to enjoy the gist and discuss the drama, but always make sure the information is real. The story of Nnamdi Kanu is not over. His trial, convictions, and sentencing are milestones in a much larger narrative about Nigeria, its people, and its politics. The way this story unfolds will affect the nation, and it is a story we must all watch closely. Once again, if you are enjoying this breakdown, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel. Share your thoughts in the comments. Do you think the sentence is fair? Do you think Kanu's supporters will accept it peacefully? How should the government manage the situation in the Southeast? We want to hear your opinions. The courtroom drama, the political tensions, the human stories, all of it makes this one of the most talked about events in Nigeria right now. This is real-time news, but it is also a story about society, leadership, and justice.